Yo, what's going on everybody? It's me Luke91 here, and today I'm back with another The Crew 2 video, as today we are about to jump into another summit today, and hopefully I can actually get through this one with me actually liking what I've recorded and then think it's suitable enough to go ahead and upload. But I've been trying to record a couple past Crew 2 Summit videos because obviously they've added some new summits to it since the recent update, which was from November the 13th, I believe. But they've added a lot of new things to this game. We're going to go ahead and claim our rewards from the Ghost Road Summit, to where the Platinum prize is that cool Ford F-150 Raptor Race Truck Ghost Recon Edition. So here is something that we're going to be hopping into today, the Street Fight Summit. So you can see the Platinum prize is a Untamed Parrot Underglow, and that is one of the things that this update brought, which was Underglow. And it's also brought some new vanity items, and it's also brought, I believe, 4 new cars, which are, I believe, 3 hyper cars and then 1 touring car. So those are the new cars. Then we have the Point Breakers, to where the Platinum prize for this one is the Nitro Chemist Legendary, I believe for Drift, I think that's what DR stands for. Then we have the Ups and Downs, to where really the Platinum prize is just not a vanity item. Most people might want to just get the Camaro RS or any sort of vehicle or plane. Like for this one, some people might want to get that P51 Mustang Strega plane. So Ups and Downs, there's the Camaro RS, and then there's the Incandescent Tire Epic for Platinum. And then from the 25th of December to January, there is Santa's Cruise, to where there's a Santa Cruz Underglow. So that's sort of cool. And then there, for the gold, there is the Maserati Gran Turismo S. And then there's Open Days, which is coming soon, so we can't see what the prizes are for those ones. But here's a quick look at all the prizes again, and then here's a look at the prizes we will be getting from this one. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And we don't have a vehicle, but that's just the RX-8 for Street Race, so I don't think it should be terribly expensive. But this looks like this should be my cup of tea right here, because look at this. We just have hypercar, street race, hypercar, and then we have a street race, to where it's going to be with rallycross. Oh no, don't tell me that I have to use that stupid Porsche, man, in the rallycross, that's what it's called. I almost forgot what it was. But hopefully that one we might not get ranked in. Just giving you guys a fair warning. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the skill challenges. So we'll go ahead and start with the escape, and then we'll move on down the line. Alright, so we're doing an escape here. I'm just going ahead and using the... Oh dear. What's up, buddy? Alright, so that guy sort of screwed me over. But anyways, we're gonna see if we can't rebound from that. So I'm not really sure what the best way here is to take, as we're just sort of going all over the place. Figured I would give the F1 car a shot, since I don't know, maybe that'll help us a little bit. Okay, so we're at least gonna get ranked. I don't know, maybe the tunnel would have been the better way, because this has a lot of turns, which obviously I'm scraping up against the rails, and that means I have to slow down. I mean, we haven't gotten caught yet, but we're gonna get caught soonish, and that Crown Vic didn't help me any. Yeah, there's just really no good roads to take. They're all just windy roads that you have to brake on. Can't go full out. Excuse me, nope, I'm gonna hit that because I'm a bot. So we're gonna get 2,000 yards. That's not gonna be a pretty score, is it? Give me the score, game. Yeah, 28,000. Well, let's hope we can do better than the next one. Alright, so on the speed trap now. I've actually done this one before, just free time, but we're gonna see if we can't get a good score on this. And dang it! It's not. It is sort of like a straight line, but not really, because we have these freaking turns to take. Let me move out of your... Oh no, he's going back. I thought I was in this way. That's the same guy I saw just a couple seconds ago. I think this is the best way, because the other way sort of has a sharp curve that you can't really do all that well. So I'm gonna try going all the way back here this time. So we're just gonna sort of try and do a, I think maybe like a slower approach here. And then we'll see if we can't go balls to the walls in the end. So let's warm up the tires here a little bit. and just not all the way balls to the walls. No, don't hit the cars, and we did exactly that. Come on. Alright. Let's hope we can get at least a decent score. I mean, that's pretty decent. 290? I'll take that. I mean, we did hit something, so maybe we could even get a better score. But for now, I'll take that. 79,000. Not too bad. I'll take that for now. Let's go on to the final skill event. Alright, so, I'm gonna take this road sort of going to the north here and see if we cannot get a good escape on that. Although we're sort of gonna be going right back into the circle, though. Where is it? Right here. Take it. No, what the frick? Why is the generator okay, retry. Alright, so this time, let's hope I don't bot it up like I did last time and run into that generator. Alright, so just avoid the generator. And there we go, alright. So here we go. Oh no, am I gonna get caught immediately? Dang it! There's no good way to get down. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. Oh, there's Tio, so he took a quicker way than me. Bye, buddy. I don't know where you're going. Oh, I almost hit that. Okay, but this is a nice long stretch of road here. So really, we just gotta worry about not hitting the AI traffic cars, which they can sometimes be a little pain in the neck, as a lot of them are loading. And then we have this nice sort of open area to where the white is. Is this yep, this is a normal road. All right, so, and this is a pretty straight and forward path here as well. Just focusing on not hitting the traffic cars and getting the best. No, what the frick? It pushed me back. What? There's a guardrail there? Well, the road was sort of, we have a turn here anyways, but that looks like it should be a decent run. 830 yards, we got 5,805. What you gonna give me, game? 73,000. I thought it was gonna be a little bit better, but hey, I'll take that. So now, let's go to the events. So here we go, as we're using the Ferrari 488 Pista here, or Pista, I don't know how you want to say it. Either way, without the correct pronunciation, I don't know. But we're sort of getting a little bit of a drift there in the end. I think the Pista, I'm okay with driving it, but the handling's a little bit weird for me. Oh, don't hit the tree. There we go. As long as we just sort of gotta, I remember doing this one, but we just gotta worry about getting out of the city, not hitting the trees. We do sort of have them, but oh, almost took the wrong turn. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, kids. Make sure you keep your eyes on the road at all time, and then sometimes occasionally look back at the people behind you just to check where they are. But obviously, I think I've done this before. We're going into sort of the smaller town region of sort of, what is it? I forget which. It's not Rhode Island or Massachusetts, but it's Maine, I think it is. We're sort of going to the small towns of Maine here. And I'm sorry if I said Massachusetts wrong, because I know that some people have grilled me for saying that wrong. I can't help it, I'm sorry. It's not my fault, but so far we're on the back roads here, and we are absolutely dusting the rest of the AI. Now, surprisingly, what I said about this car earlier on, it's been handling alright for me so far, although that might jinx myself. So now we're into one of the small towns here. And it does get a little bit loose in the turns when you're turning. Oh, that's why. Why is that not destructible barrier? Why does it have to be indestructible? Come on, small town of whatever. I don't know what you are. But that's going to slow us down a little bit. But, I mean, so far in sort of like the faster portions to where there's not... Ooh, dear, almost went off course there. Sort of like these sort of turns where we don't have to put too much input into the steering. It's been alright so far, but had a little bit of a bop moment there in the little small town. I was about to say, we're going to go off, but no, luckily they have the guardrails here. Luckily, the guardrails can sometimes be a blessing and a curse at the same time, because sometimes when you're turning, you'll accidentally sort of go off the road here and then hit a guardrail by accident. And then sometimes they help you by staying on course and not going off into the snowy wilderness here. But we're almost finished here, so let's hope we can just have a good run the rest of the way here. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we saved it, we saved it, we saved it. We're good, we're good. Almost. Alright, was able to rebound there. I don't know where I was. I got a little bit of an interruption there, but we're back now. So, we are 9% from completing this race here. And we had a pretty good run, despite that we hit a couple things that slowed our progress down. But, nonetheless, we've been pretty good. I don't even think I've used my nitrous that much either. Ooh, slow down here. Sorry for taking out your mailboxes, people. But here we are. I think we're in Salem, I think. But there we go. So free 40 will be our final time, and we did finish in the top 3. I mean, we finished in first, we dusted them, and we'll get 91,000 from that. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and move on to the next event. Alright, so the next event is a street race here, and then as you can see on that Camaro, he's got, come on here, leave me alone, bro. As you can see, he's got some underglow on here, but we're in the little barf here, as we'll see how we do. I do have all my street race vehicles maxed out to 280. Ooh, we're not doing so good so far. As Glennon the Mustang passes us. Oh, this is the race that you do in the beginning, I believe. Yep, we're winning so far. Come on, little barf, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh no. Oh, almost went head on into that barrier. That would have been bad news. But yeah, this is one of the races that you originally do in the beginning. This car does not really have the best of turning capabilities. Either that or it's just the braking's too bad, because there's just too much speed carried into the corners and it can't really handle it. But I mean, now we're doing pretty good. We were sort of struggling there in the start because there was a lot of slow turns, but now we're doing a little bit better. But yeah, this is, I forget what the name of this race is, but yeah, we gotta really apply a lot of brake, and then it really slows down when you brake and make a turn. But obviously this is a much less lower tier of a car than a Camaro or a Mustang. I mean, so far we're doing pretty good. I mean, we've now dusted them, and that's sort of a little shortcut you can take between that tree. But I mean, this should probably be a pretty easy race because I know the course now. Alright, now approaching the finish, and there we go. Our final time will be 3 minutes and 8 seconds, as we did get first and reach the top 3. And what score will the game give us? 73,000. So we haven't hit 100,000 on one of these events yet, but we'll see how we do in the next 2 hypercar events. So we're now in one of the hypercar events, to where we can just select any of the hypercars that you have. So I went with the Performante. I think it's my go-to hypercar right now just because I've used it so much. And the reason I use it so much is because it's a pretty good handling car for the most part. And like I said, I really like the acceleration on it. And I mean, those are really just the 2 factors. I mean, it maybe doesn't have the best of turning capabilities, but it's handling okay so far. And I mean, I've just used it so many times, so if there's any car that I feel comfortable using on a hypercar event, it would probably be this one. But we're going to New Orleans. That's what it said. I believe it said the road to New Orleans. So I mean, we're starting here sort of on the outskirts of Dallas. So I mean, so far we've gotten some pretty good progress so far throughout this race. As you can see, minute in, 20% of the way through. So, I don't think it's going to be a super long race, but, I mean, it's probably just going to be another one to where it's just going to be a quick little snap to the finish, because as long as we just manage to hold our position and not hit any guardrails or things that'll slow us down and worsen our time, I think we're going to be good. Although, one thing I should say, I don't think I've ever come this way before. I've never been through this part of the map before. There's probably a lot of parts of the map that I've never been through before, but I've never been down this way. The nice thing about the quicker, little shorter hypercar races is that, as you can see, there is absolutely no traffic, which I love, because that means I can just worry about where I am driving and just focusing on braking correctly for the turns, as I maybe should have braked a little bit more there as we slipped off the road there. But it's so nice because I can just go full throttle out on these open highways and not have to worry about hitting a stupid traffic car or anything like that. But we are almost 80% of the way through, as we're now getting off the highway, and now we're back on some of these regular roads, I guess you could say, as we're now sort of near New Orleans, if there's the bridge in the background. But hopefully we can, I've still been having a pretty good run, so hopefully it can continue. We're now approaching the finish as the Superdome is right there. And there we go. That was probably, as we run right into those little barriers there, that was probably the best run I've had so far throughout this series so far. As there it is, our first 100,000 score of the day, as we're going to get 106,000. So pretty good. Let's go ahead and go on to the next or last hypercar race. So we are doing the last hypercar event here before we have to, excuse me GT. Alita, move bro. He almost pushed me into the wall there. But this is going to be the last event before we see if we can go ahead and buy the RX-8 and do that event, and then we will go ahead and do the cross event or whatever with the street race and rally cross. But for this hypercar event, I had to use a Regera, so obviously there's only two to choose from, and I went with the Regera because it might be a little bit slow off the line, but obviously when it gets to these high-end speeds, it pulls, and ain't nobody catching it. I mean, it does have like 1,601 brake horsepower. The regular Agera had like 1,200 with a top speed of 278. So this is going to be a long one, so I'm either going to do a little time lapse or whatever of this event, or I'll just show you the little bits of where I mess up, and like I've normally done in the past, and just meet you guys at the finish per usual. Oh, and there's the first bot moment of the day as we hit a rock, then sort of hit the guardrail, and then that just screwed me over. So that's the first bot moment of the day. No, I did it again. Oh no, you think? You think I missed the checkpoint? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 stop it. Bad repair. Oh, what the frick? Oh my goodness. Alright, so here's the finish. A straight shot throughout the Key West town. I forget. We're gonna look on the map here in a second. But 12 minutes, so it's not as long as some of the longer ones, but it's still a pretty long race. But what are you gonna give me score-wise? 65,000. If I didn't have my free bot moments, then it'd probably be better. But anyway, so there we go. I'm gonna back out here, and then obviously I'm gonna check where we are currently, then buy the RX-8, do the race that we have to do with it, and then we will see how this street race slash rally cross event goes. But anyways, let's go ahead and back out of here, and let's see where this city exactly is, or this little town. I'm not exactly sure. So this is it Key West? I don't know, where is this? Come on. Oh, it's Florida Keys. That's where it is. So I mean, it's not exactly in the West, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know why Key West popped up on my mind, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, buy the RX-8 now, and then I will meet you guys back in that event. So we're now in the RX-8, as we're racing with a bunch of RX-8, and what the heck did you do to that RX-8, bro? You know, that Neo with the blue one, or the purple one with that regular underglow, that's fine. That one with the sky blue light one, but anyways, I thought it was talking about the RX-7. Which I thought, oh, that's not going to be too expensive, but I didn't know they added an RX-8 to this game. So, we're now using this one. Hopefully this race is quick, because I'm now fighting with time to try and finish this recording up. But, I guess I can sort of give a first impressions of the RX-8 here. I mean, it's very firm in the corners. It doesn't slide at all, because I know that some cars do that. Maybe understeers just a tad bit. Oh no, we got a little bit of a slide there, so maybe in some corners it does, but I mean, literally, I just don't have enough time to where I literally just slapped on some 280 parts and just left it as that. So if I had to give my impressions of this car, I wouldn't say it's one of the best handling cars, because like I said, it seems to understeer just a tad bit. Although maybe I slid because I was in the dirt for a second. Although, I don't know. I'm not sure if this car understeers or if it's just me. No, okay, come on. I don't have time for this. Oh, get off the barrier. You gotta be kidding me, game. Making me slow down because I'm scraping against that barrier. And here's the finish. You know what? Honestly, I don't care what time I got. Or not time. I know what time I got. 2 minutes 38, but the score. But go ahead and let me know, game. Alright, 95,000. For a bot, that was okay. But let's go ahead and go to the Rallycross Street Race event now. Okay, so we're using the Street Race GT3 RS. So this is going to be interesting. Hey, do you guys mind moving? Faster car coming through. Thank you. So, I mean, this does have a good portion of asphalt. Look at this. We can just zip past these guys. I think most of this is on asphalt. Okay, now we're on the dirt, so now we'll see how we do here. Because obviously the street race cars probably won't perform too well here. They'll probably slide a little bit. Although so far we're doing pretty good. Bro, I would much rather take a street race GT3 RS than that freaking Rallycross GT3 RS. Because that thing just slides all over the place. You cannot control it. How are we doing? We got 3 minutes left. I think this event should probably be 3 minutes or less. I think it's about like 2 minutes. So, and not to mention we should probably do better since we're in a freaking better car that can go a little bit faster on the asphalt, but is limited in the dirt. But obviously that makes it fair for those guys because that's their forte. I mean, yeah, so far this car is handling pretty good in the dirt. Alright, we're on the last lap. And I only got like, I got a minute left. So, if this recording does end before I get the chance, then thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did not like the video and do leave a dislike, please make sure to leave me a comment down below saying if there's anything I can do. 120,000, I will take that. But, yeah, if you didn't like it and do leave a dislike, please leave a comment down below telling me why you did. And, I actually still have 30 seconds left. But anyways, like I said, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, I just already went through the whole spiel. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.